You are listening to the Global Psychosis Network.
Oh, I'm so horny. I hate it when they take commercial break. Nothing makes me wet like the Jimbo Trashy podcast. I touch myself every episode. I don't know how much longer I can wait. I'm gonna come so hard when they come back on the air. God, I love it when he says, "Welcome back." Oh, yeah. Oh, Jimbo. Ah.
You are listening to the Global Psychosis Network.
Welcome back to the Jimbo Trashy podcast. And during this segment, I call this the Trash List. This is a list of people that are dedicated haters of the Jimbo Trashy podcast, and I want to tell them, go fuck yourself. First one on the trash list on this podcast after a 2-episode hiatus is Bastard Egyptian. That's his handle. This guy's a fucking red, bloated-faced, fucking fish-eyed looking alcoholic motherfucker who decided to come out of the woodworks and hate the good name of Jimbo Trashy. So you can go out with the trash and go fuck yourself. Second here on the list is Tone Dog. He can also go fuck himself. He's like the dude from Napoleon Dynamite, Kip. Remember that fucking dork that got with the black chick? Yeah. Gets off the bus or whatever and he like falls in love. He's from Australia. He's like a total like wigger that like only likes black chicks and shit. This is what I picture him looking like. I never seen him, but I guarantee you, I'd put money on it. That's what this guy looks like. Kip from Napoleon Dynamite. Go fuck yourself. That's you, Tone Dog. Also, we have Always Sometimes. This guy is always on here, so go fuck yourself once again. Medvedev, go fuck yourself as well. Meat Hooks, one of the very first dedicated haters of the Jimbo Trashy podcast. We're kind of cool now, actually, but still, go fuck yourself for old time's sake.
Fair enough.
We also have Taste Mango, who's kind of like his gay lover. Go fuck yourself. QSM, who's a legitimate gay guy who came out of the woodworks and told me that he wants me to hook him up with some dudes I know if I ever know any gay guys out there in Hollywood.
There's a lot of gay guys in Hollywood.
What did I say to that? Yeah.
Just go there. Just go there. You don't need his help.
I'll do what I can. And then let's see. Lastly, on here we got Beefheart. Whatever. This guy just sounds gay. Just the name Beefheart is something. Beef. He's got a heart for it. Viva NFLD. I don't even know what the fuck to say to this guy, but he came out of the woodworks as well, hating the Jimbo Trashy podcast.
Fucking love dick.
Yeah. That works. And yeah, that's the Jimbo Trashy podcast here for episode 19. So all of you guys, die in a fire and go fuck yourself.
Nice.
Anyways, back to what we were saying earlier. More important topics at hand. Who's your favorite Ninja Turtle?
Okay, I'll start. It's favorite,
Goro.
Favorite and best. Okay, it's easy. It's got to be Donatello. And the reasoning is, he comes up with all their plans. Okay. He's not a hothead loser who wants to run in blindly like Raphael. Leonardo, I can't really talk shit about. He's obviously the leader, but it's because he's more vocal and has better fighting skills. But Michelangelo is it's 3A and 3B. Raphael and Michelangelo.
Michelangelo's just down. He's just down.
Dude,
he's just like, all right, Donatello, let's do it.
I'll fucking smoke it
It's
with
like,
you, bro.
As long as we get pizza afterwards, I'm down.
He's just a stoner, and it's like, come on. They're always picking up his slack, man. Come on.
He doesn't have slack. He comes through eventually.
Well, he also comes across as a slacker, though. So
Exactly. That's why he's lovable.
I like Donatello because he probably smashed the fuck out of Beefheart. Fucking fat.
Turn him into a beef kebab with that fucking staff he's got and shit.
And all those fucking foot soldiers fucking beef heart.
But no one really likes the nerd. They respect the nerd, but they prefer Michelangelo or the badass
But they follow
Raphael.
The nerd. They listen
My
to the
favorite.
nerd. They listen to the nerd, though.
No, Raphael's a bro.
That's
I listen to the
description
nerd
ever.
too.
It's like you're way
I
too.
take in what the nerd has to say.
Raphael
but that
would be.
makes you not a bro.
Raphael listens, then he's like, I'm not
Raphael
gonna do
could go down to
Unless you
Hermosa,
really need
and
me.
no one would recognize, if they went on personality alone, no one would recognize that he was a turtle. Because he acts like a bro, just like you said.
Yeah.
Ready to fight, doesn't give a shit about anything else, hates the group.
Has
but
big
somehow
shoulders.
Still,
It might be a shell, but they're big shoulders.
Yeah, but it uses size, and size don't even have points.
I don't know, dude. It's always been a Mondo notion to like Michelangelo, bro.
Cowabunga!
I like
Even Bart
Michelangelo.
Simpson jacks on Michelangelo, dude.
He was He was my
I like
favorite
Raphael.
turtle, but then I kind of grew an appreciation for Raphael because he was kind of like the loner, the black sheep, the outcast.
Yeah.
And I kind of relate that,
I mean,
to that in a lot of ways.
Raphael was the one that was like, fuck you guys, man, we don't need to do this shit. This is stupid, man. Let's just eat some fucking pizza. And then they go out and do their stupid shit, and Raphael's like, fuck.
But
And they
really,
are
though?
getting fucked up again. Guess I better save the day. Boom, boom, size, fucking whirlwind, bomb. You know?
I just didn't like his weapon, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah,
I didn't
but-
really like the size.
I
dude.
like the
But
size. He's
really
like,
though, Leonardo, motherfucker has swords.
Yeah, you
That
Two
is-
of them.
That's badass.
Yeah.
How
Definitely
more
got the
badass
sickest-
can you
yeah,
get? You
definitely got
have
the
one
sickest
sword, you're
weapons.
already a badass. Homeboy has 2.
Yeah, and he wields them like a champ, yeah.
That is true.
And he's blue, and blue is a great color.
Blue's
Yeah,
good.
pur-
He's
purple
steady
is
crippin'.
purple is kind of feminine, so that's Don
Well,
Taylor. That's Don Taylor's
If you
only
look at it
knock.
like that, purple could also be royalty. So like, I mean, I got your back on that.
I've got one sword, and it sways back and forth, but gets the job done.
But imagine if he had 2
I
swords.
know it.
Then maybe you'd have 2 girlfriends.
I don't wield it like Leonardo, but I'm pretty good.
I do my best.
Simultaneous.
Yeah, that's why it
healing.
says Nard in his name, dude. There's
I
a
don't think I
thing
can
there.
handle 2 swords.
Nard.
Sexual innuendo.
Exactly. But
So,
they're all
uh,
named after artists, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all named
yeah.
after like Italian artists.
Leonardo da Vinci,
Michelangelo, obviously.
Michelangelo, Raphael. He's definitely got a last name.
Rodriguez. or some
Rafael Nadal, the famous tennis player.
I don't know what kind of art form that is, but I like it.
Tennis is pretty
Art of the
artsy.
backhand, which I will give to Beef Crunch or whatever his name
Beef
is.
stick.
Beef
whatever.
heart.
Beef
Beef,
fucking-
beef fart. I don't
Beef
know.
heart.
Queef fart, I think his name is.
But Splinter would fuck them all up.
So check this out. This isn't really super new, but I guess like in India, snake venom is what the kids are getting high on over there.
Wow.
And I mean, I don't know what it does.
Yeah,
I've been
shit.
trying to Google it and figure out what it does, but I mean,
It almost makes you die.
What kind of snake?
Well, mushrooms. Mushrooms. Maybe, you know,
the ones they like.
Almost made it.
It says the ones that are the most, I guess there's 2 different types of like toxins in the venom. One
Must
of them
be.
is I'm trying to find it here.
How do they get this? Is it intravenous?
They shoot up. Yeah, they shoot up, or some of them get bit. I guess in India they were just getting.
It must
bit.
be a specific snake then.
Yeah, it's a cobra. There's 2 different types
A
of cobras.
cobra?
Yeah, they're letting like cobras
Jesus Christ.
bite their fucking arms and shit in India, and like, oh yeah, let me get one done. Let me get one of those fucking
Wow.
pricks on the arm.
Those are just emo kids, dude.
No, I actually
that
heard about.
lived. You know what I mean?
I'm Indian emo, and I like to get those
yeah,
snake
they're
bite.
Indian emos.
I
Yeah.
like the snake bite. No, but I,
Indie emos.
Yeah. Right? I mean, emos listen to indie.
That's where indie rock.
indie rock came from. No, I actually heard something similar in like the Midwest, and they were like, it was like a group of people. It wasn't really a cult. It was more like a religious kind of thing, and they would get bit by rattlesnakes, and they were immune to that shit. I think I saw it on Discovery or something, but. it was
I
like-
watched a
Are you
documentary
talking about
today.
anime?
Well, who was the first idiot to say? Who was the first idiot to be like, you know what? Maybe this will like get me high if I let this snake bite me.
Yeah.
You
Well, it
know?
had to be an emo
It's-
guy that was like.
It's probably someone that wanted to
He wrote
die.
a letter.
That's the first
cursive.
thing I thought, and the second thing I thought is, you guys see the South Park where the kids are getting high off the cat spray?
Oh yeah, the cat piss.
Yeah, the cat spray. Like
and
they-
Randy's in the basement.
Yeah.
It's like
And it takes
they
them
call
all
it
that-
cheesing. I'm
Che-
cheesed
yeah.
out of my mind right
I'm
now.
cheesing my balls off right now.
Okay, there's 3 different varieties here. There's hemotoxic, which damages tissue, preventing blood clotting.
Sounds like a good idea.
Cardiotoxic, causing cardiac
Hemotoxic.
muscle depolarization and irregular beating. And then neurotoxic, yielding temporary paralysis and breathing sensation or cessation.
Yeah, who likes to
Cessation,
breathe?
they
Yeah.
breathe slower. Which one feels good though?
I'm guessing the neurotoxic, it might
Yeah.
do something to your brain or something.
Yeah,
Maybe,
the
yeah.
one where
in
you
small
don't
doses.
breathe is
Maybe you
that's
see
my
that
favorite.
tunnel. Yeah, that
So,
light at
dude,
the end of the tunnel.
it's gotta be
Maybe you see
specific-
that.
What's
I
the
don't know.
paralysis one again?
That one is where are we at? Neurotoxic.
That shit
Yeah.
could be like the new roofie, dude. I'll
That's
just
a-
carry a cobra in my pocket. I'll be like,
Squeeze
hey
some-
baby, so what you doing later? Chick, bah! You know? And then just carry her out. She's like, she's drunk. She's so drunk. You know?
She loves snakes. What can I say?
Well, so, if you're addicted to this, like, and, you know, you're living at home with your parents, where
You're a terrible guy. I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Oh, God, I forgot I had fucking He-Man over here. dude.
it's like where are you gonna hide your drug? You know, like, you can't just like, you know, leave it in your dresser drawer because then you got a
Hide it in your
snake.
pants,
But you can
dude.
carry a snake around.
In your
like,
pants.
Your
"It's
drawer
my
and
pet
shit."
snake.
Your
got a
mom
rattlesnake in
opens
your
your
drawer?
dresser drawer and finds your drug, which is also a snake. She's gonna freak out.
It's the perfect high. It's you get away with it.
Like, keep it in your pants, and when a girl's like, what's going on? You're like, I'm just happy to see you.
He's like,
You and a
the
beef
back-
heart.
the backup. It's a backup too.
Oh,
hey,
don't
he bites
dare.
my dick. I get like a Viagra thing going on. I'm all swelling up.
That's paralysis. Paralyze it straight.
You know, I ripped the head off a rattlesnake one time.
Yeah, I do know that actually.
Tell him the story.
Yeah, I'm
Radican, you
Let's hear it. Let's hear
For the
it.
Lake
listeners,
Havasu,
get a little closer.
Circa
Get a little
like
closer.
03 or something, huh?
Get a little closer.
It was Lake Havasu, circa 03. We were camping at the Crazy Horse Campground. All of a sudden, the women started screaming. I turned my head, eyes wide, knowing I needed to save the day.
Oh, Jason.
That's what they said. I came in, chest buffed like a motherfucker.
Like a motherfucker.
Six-pack raging like an 8-pack.
Close enough.
And I saw the rattlesnake. It was at least 10 feet. It was a freak. It was on HGH.
10-foot rattlesnake.
Right? No, yeah, back it up. It was about 4 feet, but it felt like it was 10 feet. And so here it was, right? It was crawling through, and the girls were like, ah! And they're just like standing, you know? And like the rattlesnake's getting closer, and I'm thinking in my head, like, why are you screaming and not running, you know? And they're like, somebody save us! So I fucking took my fucking sweatshirt off and slung it around my neck like a fucking scarf cape. And I was like, I'll save you. Because all the guys were pouncing back and forth, jumping like little bitches. And I grabbed the 18-pack box. It was empty because we were wasted. And no, this is a fucking true story. And I fucking took the 18-pack box and I ran up and I did a little stutter step. I was like, what you want, rattlesnake? It coiled up. It looked at me. It was like, and I was like, what? Boom!
Hissed back at that rattlesnake.
Huh?
You hissed back at that rattlesnake.
No, I didn't.
You punched a rattlesnake?
With like a boxing glove of an 18-pack. I was holding the 18-pack. So I pinned it down with the 18-pack.
That's legend
I
status.
pinned it down, and then I pushed my finger on the top of its head, grabbed it, and then I released it. I walked down the hill that was right by us, I released it. And guess what this motherfucker did? This motherfucker had the audacity to come back!
With his homies?
What is he thinking?
He was alone,
With his
no!
little
He's
ass
like,
brain.
you think you can fuck with me, man? He caught me slipping! You know? So he challenged me. And I mean, I thought it was a joke, you know? I'm over there drinking, I was like, yeah, I fucked
You're
the
fucking
rattlesnake
with
up.
me, right, Rosa?
You know? And everyone's like, and all of a sudden the girls start screaming again, and I'm like, they're fucking with me. Everyone's like, yeah, dude, it's like a joke. And I walk over there, sure enough, there he is again. 10 fuck.
10 foot.
10 fucking feet away from me.
No.
I took the snake
Throw
and I
yourself down next time.
No, you know, about 3 to 4 feet. But
It was like a foot, dude.
it was a garter snake. I'm just kidding. No,
It was a
true story. Yeah, I got video of it.
Literally about
It was an earthworm.
And he,
Okay.
don't worry, ladies, I'll save you. Yeah, no, it really was.
It
Though.
was my penis, actually.
No, at this point, it wasn't even
It's
about
never
the
been the
ladies
same.
anymore. It was just like, you motherfucker, what the fuck? Did I not already fuck you up and you're
Plus,
coming
you're
back
more
for
drunk
more?
at this point.
I'm wasted, yeah. So this time I don't even get the 18-pack. I'm just like, hands are quicker than rattlesnakes. So I just do a little stutter step, boom, 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 bounce, dance around him, confuse him a little bit, you know, flow like a butterfly, sting like a bee, and whatcha! I fucking pin him down, but not close enough to his head, and he tries to like bend back, cause they're basically all neck. Oh shit! So anyway, so I catch the rattlesnake, I take him down the hill, and everyone's like, kill that shit, and there's like 40 people up on top of the hill. So I'm like, what do I do? And I start getting so pumped because I get into the moment really easily like I am right now. So I just decide I'm gonna rip it in half, right? So I try to rip it in half, and my fingers slide up its body to its head, and literally they almost slid into its teeth. But I was holding it tight enough to where it hit like where its jaws are, because they have a triangle jaw, and just popped its fucking head off, dude. And you see it's all.
Is there no one else?
Right? I go get it and I carry it, and now I got this dangling rattlesnake body and a fucking head and pinched between my fucking forefinger and my thumb, and I'm walking up the hill, and then Mike B, who you might know if you listen to this, he's like, eat that shit! Eat that shit!
That would've been
And
the
pretty
best.
soon everybody's
He
yelling,
would say that.
eat that shit! So I fucking skinned the motherfucker and threw it on the barbecue, and bada bada bing. I didn't eat it because somebody fucking decided to be fucking a funny guy because they were jealous of my big dick.
We'll be right back.
Throw it in the goddamn.
Hey guys, we'll be right back on the Jimbo Trashy
Threw it in the dirt.
podcast.
Fucked it up.
Is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy. Everything is a conspiracy.
You are listening to the Global Psychosis Network. You are listening to the Global Psychosis Network.
Welcome back to the Jimbo Trashy podcast. So, here's a story. A priest was arrested for helping run a cross-country crystal meth distribution ring in Connecticut.
Well, I'm gonna guess he was hiding them in Virgin Mary statues.
I have no idea. Well, it says here, a Connecticut priest has been indicted on charges of helping run a cross-country methamphetamine distribution ring, officials said. Kevin Whalen allegedly received the drug shipments from suppliers in California and then sold them to undercover officers at least 6 different times between last September and the beginning of this month. He resigned 6 times.
Jesus.
He resigned his role as a pastor at St. Augustine's in Bridgeport in June 2011, citing health concerns and personal problems. So I guess if you ever want some dope, dude, just go to confession. And
I have a confession to make. I need some methamphetamine. Pastor, can you help me?
Yes, my son.
I mean, come on. If he sold it to him 6 different times, none of those 6 times did he think, like, man, this is, like, kind of weird. How did I meet this guy? Who's the guy showing up with him? You know, like, you would think that the guy would maybe catch on to even, not the smallest, you know,
This pastor's an idiot, basically, because how many people would even go up to you and say, hey, dude, I got some shit, man. You want to sell it?
Yeah, God's
how would you not know it's
protecting
undercover
you.
cop, you know?
The pastor was selling meth.
He was trafficking it for him. Basically
Really?
selling it out of the booth, I guess.
So he's probably making a lot of money off of it. That's probably why he did
Well,
it.
what I'm saying is, the article said that
The body of Christ.
Yeah. A Catholic priest or what? Because, like, I mean, in the confessional or?
They just said a Connecticut priest.
Connecticut priest?
sold
Then
to
I'm not
undercover
sure.
officers.
So they're
six,
not going to
six
reveal the
separate
name
times.
because it's bad publicity if you
Well,
reveal the
it's
name of
ba-
a certain religion.
Well, I think this singling them out would probably.
This story doesn't say which denomination, but it's either Catholic or Christian.
He
based
sold
on
it
what
to
I'm saying.
undercover agents 6 different times. It's like, come on, buddy. Like, I guarantee you, they didn't go uniform sale all the time. You know, like.
Yeah. But they had to have a suspicion. He must have been doing it before then.
What was the real question is, was he doing the meth too? Because you know, like
He must have been.
He must
Unless
have.
he's Walter White.
I'd have been like, do you want
Walter
the meth?
White.
Do
Walter
you want
White
the
was
meth?
not doing the meth.
Yeah,
They'd
that's what I'm
have been
saying.
like,
Yeah,
I'm a cop, and I've been like, do you want the methodical praise of Christ
Father Heisenberg.
into your heart?
Father
Father
Heisenberg.
Dude, when is that show coming back?
I don't know. I missed it
Couple
already.
weeks. Couple weeks.
Oh no, it's in the
And-
summer, dude.
No
Yeah, it's in
way.
the
It's,
summer.
it's not till the summer.
It's not till the summer.
If
I
that's
hope
the
it's
case,
not
When's
that
Game
long.
of
hold
Thrones
on.
coming back?
I'm gonna watch that.
Game of Thrones comes back in April, I think.
The Walking Dead's coming back in February, though.
No,
Thank God.
Well, Breaking Bad, I'm really excited for because
No,
there's
God
only
has
8
nothing to
episodes
do
Yeah.
left.
God has nothing to do
Mm.
Dude, they left you with such a cliffhanger. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody that's still watching it, but
It was a pleasure working with you.
yeah.
UW, dub. It's a pleasure
Shit.
working with you.
Yeah, exactly. Oh shit.
It's incredible, dude.
It's really good. They really did it good well.
Well, it's like they're not overstaying their welcome either with that show. It's like they know that they don't want to drag on with like just.
Where they ran 5
media.
years.
What
This
show?
is their 5th season.
Yeah.
What show?
Breaking Bad.
Oh. You know, I started watching Sons of Anarchy. How's that? Have you guys seen it?
I
That's
like
pretty
it.
good.
Sons of Anarchy
It's
is
good.
effing incredible.
Well,
That's what I
honestly,
heard.
really though, it's kind of like the same thing over and over. Like they had one season that was like really
When they
fucking
were
ridiculous.
in Ireland.
I don't know if it was in Ireland when they
Season
came,
3 they were in Ireland.
and then they came back.
Yeah.
That was fucking epic. But
I heard
it's
that
kind
was
of like the
most
same
epic.
shit over and over a little bit, but it's still fun to watch because I like the characters.
They're arms dealers. You know, they
Yeah.
sell guns. It's kind of like Dexter. Like until like the end of the 4th season and this most recent season when spoiler alert. Till his sister found out about him being a serial killer. It's just like every season was like, okay, well, there's gonna be a bad guy, and then Dexter's gonna track him down. He's gonna get him, and then he's gonna start over.
I haven't actually watched this season. I got bored of it halfway through. It got really slow.
I didn't watch it. I couldn't
Said
follow it.
spoiler alert,
Yeah.
but I'm right here, and I've only seen through season fucking 3.
My
Well,
problem
he said
was
spoiler.
His
plug your
sister finds
motherfucking
out.
ears.
What the fuck happens?
my problem
Well,
with
you're
Sons of
spoiling even
Anarchy
more
was
now, but-
my problem with Sons of Anarchy was that all the fucking bikers have too much of a conscience, dude. Like, oh, I don't know, it's too wrong, dude. I don't know if I should do that. It might hurt someone's feelings.
This is so
You're
hard
a
to kill
biker,
another
dude.
fucking
Like, I mean,
dumb
every
fuck.
biker should be on
Not for
fucking
me.
meth and like not give a fuck about anybody.
Yeah, watch
Jackson's
Gangland.
the shit though. Even
Which
though he's
one?
the conscious
Gangland.
piece of the
Gang-
Have you ever watched Gangland?
Gangland is
Gangland
documentary
is-
shit?
That's awesome. It's that they go through like all these gangs in the
seen it.
United States
Yeah.
and even like South America, and go through like how brutal they are and like
Yeah, the
crazy
one about the
stories.
Hells Angels and the Mongols. That one's tight.
That one's good.
Oh, the
yes.
documentary stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to watch that. Yeah.
Talking about how they're going to a casino and
And they don't
they
use
see
guns,
each other.
right?
What?
Most of them don't use guns. They come
Oh, yeah,
in there
Don't
with
use
like
guns. They use
why do I have
clubs,
axe?
Yeah,
axe. Fucking
axes.
Yeah, they're that hard.
Fucking
They-
axe without
tear
the axe.
handles
Yeah.
off machines. Just like I'm gonna hit you with that. You know, like anything they can find
That shit
that's
is so cool.
not exactly lethal but could be. That's what they're using.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a motherfucking medieval times war. That's how it should be.
That's more
Guns fuck
respectable, like,
everything
because you
up.
just shoot people, then they're dead. Like, but if you beat each other to a pulp, then you get over it eventually.
Yeah.
Hey guys, check out this story. This is from the Telegraph out of Australia. I guess there was a chimp that they have at the zoo, and the people that run the zoo and whatnot decided to put a television like hidden behind a glass so it can't break the fucking screen and whatnot, and gave the chimp a remote control, and just let this fucking chimp have the TV there and keep it entertained. Well, come to find out, after having this TV on for some, it has various channels. It's probably got the whole fucking cable package with NFL fucking, shit and whatnot. But it ended up watching and getting addicted to porn.
No
Of
way.
course.
Out of all the things it could possibly watch, the chimp wants to watch porn, and it always puts it on there. So now, like, these fucking zoo workers are like feeling awkward because there's a chimp sitting there fucking watching fucking two lesbians eat pussy or something.
Yeah.
2 girls, 1 cup.
Well, hey, have you seen
Two
anything
girls,
on
one chimp?
Facebook?
Have you seen a chimp
video.
rapes a frog?
Oh, dude.
Literally
real?
rapes a frog,
Rapes the frog's mouth.
kills it, kills
I
the
would
Not
hope
a
frog,
frog. It's actually
walks
a toad.
away, got a dangling frog on its
There's
chimp
curly
wiener.
frog.
And then he starts shaking it like
On its
he
chimp
starts
wiener.
shaking it after he kills it via dick. He starts shaking it. He's like, "What's
Well, you're not
fucking
live.
wrong,
What
dog?
happened to you?
What the fuck, man?
I thought you liked it.
I'm not done yet." Yeah.
That's one way you do not want to
Via
die
dick.
via
Yeah, no.
dick, dude.
Yeah, no,
So-
that's a terrible death.
I wish
What?
I could treat women like that.
Unless you're like 75 years old, then it's
No,
fair
no,
enough.
no.
Death via dick.
That goes to that whole thing on Facebook though right now. They're talking about the evolution of man. I'm like, go watch Freakonomics. Have you ever seen that on Netflix?
What is it?
Freakonomics?
Is a pretty good
No, I
one.
haven't seen it.
There's a book too.
There's that. They're going to all kinds of different things. There's also a side documentary where it talks about the exact arrival of why we evolved from apes and why apes have hair and we
We come
don't.
from rapes.
It talks about. I said rapes.
Ape rape?
Some of us.
Did I say rapes? No, they raped us. I'm
We
sorry.
probably did.
They raped some humans.
But they're talking about how, over time, the reason why we started wearing clothes, as we started migrating to certain climates, think about the difference between head lice and pubic lice. As you started wearing clothes, we moved to warmer climates, that's where it came from. You look at me weird, but I swear
I just double
swear
taked it.
Oh, double taked? Okay.
So
What
yeah,
it is they're saying as people started moving to warmer climates, they started wearing clothes, they needed less hair on their body, and that's why the separation came. Because at first it was just lice. Now it's 2 different types of lice
Oh,
because it's
shit.
different
So
parts
lice
of the
have
body.
actually evolved.
Lice,
you know what I
lice
heard?
evolved through humans.
Pubic-
lice and crabs.
Pubic,
oh, I get
pubic
it.
crabs are an endangered species now because a lot of women are shaving their
Because
shit.
lice are on the top of your head and crabs are at
And
the
they
bottom of
should.
the ocean. I get it.
I mean, so we have to save. My point is, we have to save these pubic crabs, dude, because they're an endangered species.
I'll carry
now.
him.
Because one day they may evolve into a human.
I will
Yes.
help.
Where's
Crab people.
Where's PETA at when you need him? PETA would be out there be like, hey, wait, these crabs are dying off. Hey, PETA, where are you at? You gotta save these crabs.
Yeah,
They're about to
right?
die
Yeah,
off
PETA's
right
not
now."
saving the crabs because PETA's getting them from goats.
Fuck you, PETA. I'm trying to get rid of my crabs.
No, but here it's like actually why we're bipedal is because of monogamy, and what it is that like the male like whatever we were before here would bring the
Neanderthal,
female.
Homo erectus.
Yeah, whatever. Well, it was something else before then I think when it happened because they were all bipedal, but they would bring the female like food and stuff, and they couldn't bring the food if they were on all four legs. You know what I mean?
No,
they'd have to carry it,
can't
and
carry
they'd
it
have to
on their back
walk
and
like
walk.
on their back and be like, "Here you go."
difficult.
And so basically, we evolved to be bipedal because if you couldn't do that, you didn't reproduce, and your line died out.
But I'm not bisexual.
Bipedal.
I didn't evolve?
No, yeah,
What the
you're
fuck
totally.
is wrong with me? Am I the weak link?
Remember Don't Mess with the Zohan when he's like,
Yeah.
hey, he's like, wait, are you bionic? No, I like the girls.
Yeah, it's good.
Have you guys ever checked out the website Reddit?
Reddit? Yeah, I've looked at Reddit.
Is
They
that
have,
the
good, they have
guy?
good information on there. They also have a lot of fucking retards.
I think the last
Is that the
website
movie
that was
starring
brought up,
Vin Diesel?
Yes.
the last website that was brought up when I was on the last podcast was I think it was Cake Farts, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Or Brazilian.
Brazilian fart porn.
Yeah. So hopefully
That's gross.
you said Reddit.
It's hot.
Reddit, yeah.
Is that going to
Who's
live
gonna
up
go
to
fart?
Brazilian
No, this
fart
isn't.
porn?
This is no pornography at all. Reddit is like a news website that this dude named Aaron Swartz started, and it's basically like a forum. Or
Schwartz
I don't
is with
really,
you.
I don't really frequent the website, but it was kind of like one of the first. It was known as a website where like, oh, the latest shit that just happened.
Yeah.
Like,
Your Schwartz
It's
is bigger
basically
than my Schwartz.
it's basically all about Nutella and kittens. That's it. That's Reddit right there for you. Nutella
well, I mean,
and
I
kittens.
think they have like different like sub forums of it where it's like, oh, this should happen, that should happen, like the newest internet meme or some shit that's hasn't been leaked on the fucking mainstream news yet, but maybe in a local area it's still like, you know, the story's still getting out and whatnot. Anyways, regardless, a lot of people go to this website and there's a lot of traffic there, and they basically it just has a huge fan base. This 26-year-old guy, Aaron Swartz, made this website, became a millionaire or whatever.
I see your Schwartz is
Or,
as
I
big as
don't know if he's a
mine.
millionaire, but he became like very famous over this shit, right? Anyways, he did some sort of shit where he was like hacking like some sort of like files or articles and whatnot, and the government found out about it and basically, you know, put a case on him, and he was in the face like up to like 50-something years
Wow.
to
For
life
For what?
for hacking like documents that are like, you know, probably owned by some college or some shit.
Oh,
It
suck
says
a dick.
it says he illegally downloaded millions of academic journal articles. I don't know what the fuck that is. Do you guys know what that is?
Academic
Academic
Step your
article.
security game up.
He illegally downloaded
An
them. That means
academic
he's not
article
editing them.
is
Though.
like,
that doesn't mean
um,
he's changing them. He's just looking at them.
No, it's
so
like
either way, he was downloading
I'd
them
have hired the
and then
motherfucker.
sharing them with people, and they don't want you knowing that
Okay,
stuff. You
so
know?
certain, like
I
certain,
guess. You know?
Well, because when I was at UCSD, academic article is something where it's like your teacher says, all right, this is our current thing that we're studying right now. You're going to go online, you're going to look it up and read it, and you're going to give us feedback. You're going to highlight the points. Our quiz is going to be on that.
Spark notes.
What?
That was him, not me.
They don't have Spark Notes.
Spark notes? No, there's no Spark notes on these things.
Yeah, they're articles.
This
I
is
was
strict.
English.
This is strictly like you have to go do your research, and especially for like when I was in psychology, you have to go research these certain topics and then give feedback on these, and students were starting to like basically redistribute them to the other population. So other psychology students would already know what they're coming at, and they're already studying them before like quarters even started. They already know what's going on. They see this, they're already getting the test notes. Now it's kind of like giving
But
answers
isn't that kind of a
quiz.
good thing?
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
I think
honestly,
so.
it is.
Like, I mean, like maybe the
honestly,
teachers
it's
are upset
If
about it.
anything,
well, either way, this guy committed
Make you
suicide.
smarter, right?
Because
Really?
he was the owner of or the creator of Reddit committed suicide. The founder, he committed suicide because he was facing that fucking
bitch.
that
So
charge.
who runs Reddit now?
I don't know. It's probably just been passed off to the
Suicide's
government.
just bitch shit, if you ask me.
But here's the thing: his father,
way out,
his
yeah.
father is now coming out saying the government killed his son.
Really?
So now we're going to the
yeah,
conspiracy
father's
round.
some bitch
Okay.
shit.
Going down now.
father's some bitch.
Whoa!
Well, you know,
Rabbit
Reddit,
hole
like
shit.
I don't know, like
Let's just
it's
continue with the
basically
legacy. I get it, but
Reddit's a very big community. Like they talk about lots of things. Like I mean, I can understand how it could upset some people because like there's no censor on Reddit, really. You know what I mean? Like the government
Yeah.
wants to take control of the website. They kill them.
They want to own the internet, dude. They want
they
to
even
stop.
made a movie about Riddick where he
Wait.
fights aliens.
Riddick. Yeah, Chronicles of Riddick. That's
Well,
also
hey guys,
a
we'll be right
big
back
fan.
on the Jimbo Trashy podcast.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything is a conspiracy.
Everything
occult experimental rock project Elvis on Acid with their second album release, Prehistoric Psychonaut.
With historic obligations, we've come so far. We're cutting away the spiritual line. Consolation, they don't care who you are. You're damning us to hell, it's written in the stars.
Follow Elvis on Acid on Twitter @Elvis on Acid. Go to youtube.com/Elvis on Acid to hear the latest. Global Psychosis Entertainment, Dark Jam Records, and Elvis on Acid are not responsible for any violent revolutions, drug overdoses, or attempted suicides that may occur after listening. This ad has been brought to you by Global Psychosis Entertainment and Dark Jam Records. Copyright 2013.